I was a younger official and Jake was a senior official, and I met Jake at a high school meeting. And we would sit in the back and we'd listen to all the senior officials, not ask many questions because they sort of knew all the answers. And the one time I met Jake, he said one thing to me: know the rules and know the mechanics and you will be successful. Jake was a very big guy, so when he spoke, everybody listened. As younger officials, we listened very intently to what he had to say. But that's how we learned how to officiate. And their whole goal was to make the younger officials better. And he accomplished that. He did great things for upstate New York. Knowing Jake and how he reffed high school and some of the huge college games he did, Jake was the guy that said, if the Long Island officials want to come up and ref all the Cornell games, then we're not doing the JV games anymore. And he really broke the barrier that made the association understand that we have officials in each area that can referee these games. And Jake held his ground to make sure that the people knew that we can officiate just as good as anybody else can in this country. You know, with Jake, a lot of his method was the mechanics. Didn't matter if it was a college game, didn't matter if it was a high school game, didn't matter if it's an international game. You better know the mechanics. Don't embarrass yourself. If you know the mechanics, then you're going to be in the right position to make the right call. And he was a stickler on that all his career. Jake has done everything possible for a person in international lacrosse. I always say he brought the bricks, then he brought the mortar. He's the one that laid the foundation so hundreds of officials would have the opportunity to officiate in world championships, European championships. He's the one that told us as young officials, you have to ref international lacrosse. They need our help. We knew nothing about international lacrosse. We listened to him. And because of Jake, in 2014 in Denver, there was the largest international world championships they ever had. For Jake to be inducted in the National Lacrosse 2015 Hall of Fame is amazing. All the hard work he has done in his career, all the connections that he's given all of us, he is overwhelmed. But the one thing he realizes, what he has done for us, is this game is going to go on for years and years and years. And he's going to be one of the people that fellow officials are going to look back on and say, wow, what he did for us is amazing. The honor is just so overwhelming for him. I think that he doesn't take it personally like it's my induction, it's everybody's induction that had to do with international lacrosse and officiating in general.